President Donald Trump has often said that since he took office in January, the U.S. has received trillions of dollars in promises of investments. On President Trump's second day in office, January 21st, Trump said the U.S. had already secured nearly $3 trillion of new investments. By May 8th, he said it rose to close to $10 trillion. It eventually peaked October 29th at 21 or 22 trillion. Since then, he has cited a somewhat lower figure, $18 trillion. Our partners at PolitiFact took a closer look at whether that $18 to $22 trillion figure was credible. Lou Jacobson joins us now. And Lou, what did you find here?
Yeah, so there were two issues here. The first one is that we compared what Trump has said personally to the numbers that are on the White House website in terms of documentation. The last we checked, the White House website documents $9.6 trillion, which is about half the size of the figures Trump has personally been citing recently. We look back at what Trump and the website have been saying since May, and he's generally been citing a figure that's about double of whatever the White House's website is saying.
All right, you've got a second concern here, too. What did you find?
Yeah, the second thing is that even that $9.6 trillion figure needs to be taken with some very big grains of salt. Not everything cited on the website is newly pledged during Trump's second term. There's also no guarantee that the full amounts that are promised will be spent in the end. Lots of these are pledges that are basically aspirational, and some of what the White House cites on the website is fairly vague and lacks detail. In some cases, the White House is counting dollar amounts that are purchases of goods rather than capital spending on things like factories.
And there was another issue with the two biggest sources of dollars in the White House chart, right?
Yeah, so the UAE is down for a commitment of $1.4 trillion, and Qatar is down for $1.2 trillion. Just those two countries alone account for more than a quarter of that $9.6 trillion total. But the pledge for the UAE is equal to 3 years of that country's total economic output, its GDP. And Qatar's pledge is about 6 times their total GDP. It doesn't make these pledges totally impossible, but if they're made over a long period, they can be done. But it certainly raises some questions about how feasible they are over the long term. So overall, we gave the statement a rating of false.
All right, Lou Jacobson with our partners at PolitiFact, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.